So why do I love football? I can tell you that football has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember, but I can definitely go back to second grade when I went to my first Saints game, and we were playing the New York Jets, and I totally can remember that game. I can remember Joe Namath. Our seats were right by the tunnel where the guys ran out from the opposing team, and I remember Joe Namath like it was yesterday. I think that football means a lot to me because it meant a lot to my mom, it meant a lot to my dad, and my brother. I can remember as far back that my dad would go to all the Tulane games with my mom, come home Sunday, and we would cut all the Tulane articles out, and he would keep scrapbooks. I have a lot of good memories with Saints games. I think it was one of the few things that we did as a family. My mom, my dad, my brother and I would go to Tulane Stadium, and then when the Superdome opened up, we went to the Superdome. But it was one of the few things that we actually did as a family. Now, I go to the games with my family. We've been through a lot of bad times with the Saints, but the good times have just been great. I can't do this.
It's football.
I'm supposed to be crying. I didn't realize how much football meant to me till I got sick in 2007. I was diagnosed the day before Thanksgiving with multiple myeloma. Little did I know that I was going to be spending 40 days in Little Rock, Arkansas, where, as you know, they are big Arkansas Razorback fans. I get airlifted to Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm on my back because the cancer was in my back and I couldn't walk, so they had to airlift me. And of course, I roll in on a stretcher and I can't see anybody, and I yell, "How about them, those Razorbacks?" And they all screamed, and I said, "Well, I hope we got some LSU Tiger fans in here, because if not, I'm in trouble." We decorated the door of the room with LSU Saints. I would get moved around the hospital for different tests. And I always had the same really nice guy, but he always wanted to talk about the Razorbacks. I called my friend Julie. I said, "You think you could get me an LSU t-shirt up here?" And I would wear my t-shirt, and whenever anybody came in, it got to be a topic of conversation. I needed to have a hospital gown on. So that was my second phone call. I needed an LSU hospital gown now. When I had my major back surgery, it was a Monday night, and it was Monday, and I went into recovery, and the nurse was trying to wake me up, and she said, "Can you tell me something?" And I can remember it. I can remember saying, "What do you want me to say?" And she goes, "Just say anything." I said, "All right, tell my friend Julie, go Tigers." And she kind of laughed, and she says, "Okay, well, what day is it?" And I said, "It's Monday." And she says, "Okay, well, can you tell me anything about this day?" I said, "Yes, the New Orleans Saints are playing the Carolina Panthers on Monday Night Football, and I need to be in my room to catch the game." And she just chuckled, and she says, "Honey, you are fine. I'm getting you back to your room." And every time we wore the black pants, we didn't play good. They either played really bad and we won, or they played really bad and we lost. So they came on the TV, they had the white shirts on with the gold pants, and I was so excited that Coach McMahon is my neighbor. I sent him a text. He was the assistant special teams coordinator, so I knew he was up in the press box. So I sent him a text. I said, "I am just so glad that they were not wearing those black pants tonight." And he texts me back and he goes, "You just had surgery and you are texting me back about black pants? Really?" And we did win that game, by the way. But I guess I really didn't realize how much football really meant to me and how much I love football till, I couldn't walk for 15 days. I was in a hospital for 40. And my girlfriend's husband set me up a schedule of all the bowl games, so I watched every bowl game, and it made those 40 days fly by, and I still can't believe I was in a hospital for 40 days, but I can tell you, football made it go quick. Went to that Super Bowl. I wouldn't have missed it for anything. It was part of my bucket list, but I don't plan on checking out of here anytime soon, so I got that one down, and I plan on going to another Super Bowl with the Saints in it, but the first one was a charm. I think that's why I love football. That's it. I'm Natalie Tatje, and that's what football means to me. Go Saints.